And good happy Tuesday morning, folks. Forecaster Gavin Nelson with you with your weather update for the 28th of April 2026. Crazy to think that Friday is already the first day of May, and the weather definitely does feel like it, as we've had plenty of rain, we've had plenty of sunshine. And taking a look across central Minnesota, it is a gorgeous morning with clear skies, and we really see across, up there near St. Michael, up near Rogers, and also up near St. Cloud, that it's just beautiful out. The foliage is coming in really nicely, especially there across Highway 280 at Minneapolis and up near Monticello, looking down 94 up there, Highway 25. And sadly, no Clearwater camera apparently deciding to not want to cooperate this morning. But I think it paints a pretty good picture for the day today. And we are also going to take a look at our rainfall totals from the last 12 to really 18 hours. And we've seen, I would say, at least for me, I was thinking it was going to be slightly higher for rain totals, given how much constant rain we had. But you know what? I do agree with this, and even looking at the rain gauge here at home, we're about 1.25 inches of rain here in Buffalo. This does add up pretty well, and most spots did see just slightly over 1 inch to 1.25 inches, and then really the heavier stuff did stick up to the northeast of the Twin Cities, just to the north of East Bethel, around North Central and Forest Lake. These folks saw precip totals really around that 2-inch mark, and up near North Branch saw around 2 inches, and even near St. Croix Falls as well. They got into the action with a bunch of precipitation, and honestly, it was very much needed because looking at the National Weather Service and the Climate Prediction Center, they do actually have us being relatively below average here over the next 6 to 10 days. So at least we got a lot of that rain. So as you see here, for much of central Minnesota and even parts of northern Minnesota and into parts of Iowa and the Dakotas and Wisconsin, that we're going to see not as much precip for just a little bit, but for the most part, that is okay. I think we've gotten plenty of rain to allow for this, allow the ground to dry up, so flooding doesn't become a risk, because this is the time of year that flooding and flash flooding could be a real scenario. But right now, though, I mean, for how much rain we did get, I'm not too worried about it, especially since we will have a nice opportunity to dry out. And to that point, we will be, actually below average as well for our temperatures across Minnesota and actually much of the eastern United States. And the Pacific Northwest is also going to be getting into the action with some above average temperatures. So definitely a flip in the pattern. And that, honestly, this is something to look out for as we see colder temperatures across much of the central United States into the eastern United States. And when you have this warm pocket of air across the Pacific Northwest and really any parts of western U.S. like this, that if that ends up flipping, that is a telltale sign of what some of the precip chances or storm chances may be within the next couple of weeks. So that is something that we will be keeping an eye out for here over the next little bit. So, however, though, for today, we will take a look at our next 12 hours with you folks, just because it's going to be absolutely gorgeous. We'll get up to around 51 degrees. Temperature, our actual forecast for today does have us getting up to 52 for our afternoon high. However, though, I would say the upper 40s, low 50s is definitely more accurate to that. It will remain mostly with some high-level clouds for today, but mostly sunny overall across central Minnesota. So a gorgeous day to say nonetheless. And taking a look at the next 5 days, average temperatures in the 50s, and we will be about average for this time of year, especially for today. We will be right around average. We do have a small chance of rain Wednesday afternoon. Not going to be a washout, maybe a sprinkle here or there. Then we'll be in the 50s to upper 50s, and then mid-60s by your Saturday, with pretty much the same conditions for the rest of the week. And folks, do enjoy it, because it's going to be absolutely picture perfect here across central Minnesota. I hope you all have a fantastic rest of your Tuesday, and we'll check in as needed here for your forecast update. I'm forecaster Gavin Nelson. Have a great Tuesday.